What's a common fact that science has already debunked, but people still believe in? That people eat several spiders a year in their sleep. Eat your spiders when you're awake, like the rest of us, you cowards. Polygraphs as concrete evidence. They're not even admissible in court. We only use 10% of our brains. I think I've met a couple people who only use 10% of their brains. That people in the distant past only lived into their 30s. This was a statistic skewed by high childhood mortality. If you survived past childhood, you were likely to live to what we would consider old age, 65 plus. Eating carrots will make you see better. This was disinformation by the military in World War II to cover the fact that radar has been invented and could detect aircraft from far away. They wanted the Germans to believe we just had better eyesight. Edit. Apparently, more advanced airplane-based radar, specifically, was the innovation they wanted to disguise. I thought it was because I've never seen a rabbit wearing glasses. That shaving makes your hair grow thicker, while waxing makes it thinner. As a woman, I hear this all the time. Told my hairstylist I was pulling a few long hairs out of my eyebrows. All staff were horrified. That can damage the follicle and kill the hair. Well, one, that'd be great. That's kind of the effect I'm going for. And two, if that were actually true, my ear hair wouldn't be growing in like a forest in a Scandinavian horror film. That clits are hard to find. I mean, really, people, it doesn't take a roadmap to find it. This myth had me gaslighting myself into believing I was missing something critical when I was younger. It's so obvious that I was like, no, it's supposed to be hard to find. This has to be a decoy. The decoy clitoris. Going outside in cold weather without appropriate outerwear will directly give you a cold. It really doesn't help that it's called the common cold or just a cold, even though it's really one of many viruses. Flat Earth. There was a flat Earth guy who spent thousands of dollars to prove it, but ended up just proving it was round instead. Alpha male. The scientist that came up with the concept himself debunked it. Pro tip, if someone around you starts talking about alpha behaviors, ask them if that's like a furry thing. Vaccines cause adults. Cold water somehow boiling faster than warm or tepid water. Been debunked because that's not how the laws of thermodynamics work. Sugar makes kids hyperactive. Studies don't support this. I always ask, have you ever met a diabetic? Do they bounce off the walls with high blood? That BS with, a woman stores the DNA of every man she slept with. Also, having sex with lots of men makes a woman's bits stretched and worthless, whereas having lots of sex with one man doesn't. Honey, it's made to squeeze a baby's head out. ETA, but we totally do store the DNA, so we can engineer our own clone army and rule the universe. You're not supposed to talk about it out loud, though. Your brain doesn't mature until age 25. No, that was just the age cutoff of that particular study. This is pseudoscience. I think the most annoying part about how people regurgitate that is that they seem to act like you go from 0% formed at 24 and then have a fully unlocked brain at 25. Black-brown people don't need to wear sunscreen. Yes, your melanin protects you better than the pasty white people, but the sun is still very strong, and we're working with a weaker ozone layer. You still need to protect yourself from sun damage. That soy milk / soy products / tofu causes elevated estrogen in men. That's a pseudoscience. You will not grow boobs from eating tofu. The science was funded and published by dairy / meat industry. It's to control stock prices. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Drinking coffee dehydrates you. Black coffee can be counted as water for purposes of your hydration. You pick something from the floor before 5 seconds and it is germ-free and good to eat. Flat Earth. 10,000 hours in a certain area makes you a professional in that area. I have eaten for much more than 10,000 hours. Still bite my tongue from time to time. Not very professional of me. Astrology. If you think this, you're obviously a Pisces. Chocolate milk, in fact, does not come from brown cows. Microwaving food takes out all the nutrients. Left brain versus right brain. Brain scans clearly show both hemispheres work together. Shaving makes the hair grow back darker or thicker. Chewing gum stays in your stomach for 7 years.